Hello, everyone.
Hey, Monica.
Hi.
Lower High Point City Council. We are going to call to order the January 28th, 2021 meeting of the Finance Committee. I am here present at City Hall. And I believe joining in remotely, we have Councilwoman Peters. Are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Thank you for being with us. And Councilman Holmes, are you with us? Okay, we were told he had logged in, so let's give it a minute.
I'm here, Mr. Chairman. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Thank you for being with us this afternoon. I want to start off by recognizing that our other member, Councilman Victor Jones, is not with us. Unfortunately, his father passed away yesterday evening. On behalf of all of his fellow councilmen, and I'm certain the staff here at the city, we send our condolences and prayers to Victor and his family. But we do have a quorum, so we will move forward with the agenda items on our finance list today. The first item is 2021-34. This is a contract dealing with the purchase of wooden telephone poles through a joint venture with Electricities, of which we are certainly a member, and a few other cities that joined in collectively. And I'm showing that Gary Edwards is going to speak. Are you here, Gary?
Yes, I am. And Tyler Barrier is also on the phone too.
Thank you. Well, please go ahead and explain what we have here.
This is a typical bid we've been participating in 20 plus years. Typically, it's been handled by the city of Rocky Mount. When we purchase poles, we purchased two types. They're CCA and Penta. That's the treatment process that they use. This year, Rocky Mount said they did not purchase any Penta poles and didn't feel it would be right to bid it in their purchasing department. So Electricities asked us to buy it. It's a joint bid with the cities you see attached. It's more or less like what we used to call in the municipal bidding business, piggybacking on someone's bid. We can get poles much cheaper this way, and the only thing we'd be responsible for is the bid amount we have, which is $60-some thousand.
Okay, thank you, Gary. Is there any questions for Gary?
Hi, Gary. This is Councilman Holmes. Normally, this is a joint venture, and so all the poles that we're purchasing will be strictly for use for replacement or new construction of poles here in the city. Will they strictly be High Point's property now, since we're sole bidding?
They will be for new construction and replacement. We bid these out, won't bid them, but we'll order them several times a year for the current needs or whatever would be needed at that time. They will be City of High Point's property. We would pay for them. We get invoiced directly for that.
Okay. Will this this initial purchase, how far will these particular purchases go? Will it cover what percentage of replacement or new construction for this round of purchase?
We buy these at different times throughout the year as we need them. That's what we typically would purchase. We can buy more than what's specified there. These will be they guarantee the unit prices per pole. Okay. So we typically stockpile what we need, and then we take out of that stockpile as the year progresses through whatever projects we have. And when we have like a larger, like a DOT project, something like that, we might order poles at that time. But what we look for is the unit price that they guarantee on this bid. If you look on the bid at the back there, the bid documents, it'll have the per unit per pole cost, and that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you hadn't planned what the use is, if the unit price was better, if we might purchase a larger quantity. If there was some fluctuation in the market, maybe just kind of hedge and, maybe do a larger purchase to get them at a lower unit cost. But, that was just me, thinking out loud. But, okay, thank you.
Sure.
I have a curiosity question. Just looking at the pictures and the truck hauling them in and that kind of thing. How far away do these poles come from?
I have seen them come as far as Washington State. Some of the larger poles they're not on this bid, but like big transmission poles you see out on Westchester and places like that, they actually ship about 3 or 4 of them at a time and have to specially ship them. But I've seen them come as far as Washington State before, and sometimes like British Columbia.
Wow. All right. Any other questions or comments? Then seeing none, I'm going to make a motion that we approve item 2021-34 contract. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Peters. We will call the roll for the vote. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters?
Aye.
And Councilman Moore is an aye. That motion passes. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
I guess I just exhibited to myself why my meeting runs longer than Victor's. Item 2021-35 is a contract for SHI International. This has to do with technology products and related services, which is such a huge business and growing area. Eric Xavier is going to speak on this item.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the Finance Committee. Thank you. Item 2021-35 is a recommendation by the Department of IT Services for the purchase of a new firewall for a new data center located at 1730 Westchester Drive. Without getting too technical unless you'd like, the firewall is the city's primary defense against malicious attack, data exfiltration, cyber attack. The recommendation is to purchase the firewall from SHI International under the Charlotte Cooperative Purchasing Alignment CCPA Technology Products and Related Services Purchasing Contract 2020-000547. And the negotiated cost on that contract is $216,003.16.
Any questions from council members? Once the firewall goes in, does it then become our property to manage and operate and monitor?
Yes, and that is a 24/7 function of the Department of IT Services, yes.
If there's no further comments or questions, I'll make a motion that item 2021-35 be approved.
Second, Holmes.
A second by Councilman Holmes. We'll call the roll. We'll go back to Councilman Holmes. How do you vote?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters.
Aye.
Councilman Moore is an aye. That motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
The next item is 2021-36. This is a West Tech contract request has to do with our East Side wastewater treatment plant and the bar screening repair. Terry Houck, are you with us?
I am. Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. This is for the East Side wastewater treatment plant, bar screen number 1 repairs. It's a request for council to approve a sole source to West Tech to perform a major rebuild on bar screen number 1. We have 3 bar screens at the East Side wastewater treatment plant. It's used to filter out large debris. There's a picture showing that. Bar screen number 1 was taken out of service due to mechanical failure. Public Service will be purchasing the parts from West Tech and contracting with Clearwater to perform the rebuild. West Tech is the original manufacturer of all bar screens at the East Side wastewater treatment plant. There's roughly a 14-week lead time on parts. If we ended up trying to buy a new unit, you're looking at probably somewhere between 150 to 175, and that does not include installation or the time it takes to manufacture it. Public Services is recommending that West Tech be approved as the sole source vendor to purchase the parts for the bar screen number 1 at East Side wastewater treatment plant for the amount of $33,623. In the supporting documentation, you see a list of the parts and letters from West Tech saying that there is no other vendors that we can get these materials from. Questions?
Any questions from council? Seeing none, I'll make the motion to approve the contract with West Tech, item 2021-36. Is there a second?
Second, Holmes.
Second by Councilman Holmes. I will call the roll. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Moore is an aye. That motion passes. Is there any other matters that need to come before finance today? If no member of council is opposed to adjourning at this time, then I will announce that we are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.